What's up, YouTube? This is Yazoo's Never Again Ale. Alright, so, this is a pretty interesting one. So, we read the description here. A 2-year journey of a Belgian Dark Strong Ale, fermented with Brettanomyces and souring bacteria, and aged in 40-year-old Oloroso Sherry Casks, Merlot wine barrels, and bourbon barrels. So, Merlot barrel, Sherry barrel, bourbon barrel. Enjoy this big 11.6% ABV blend at 55 degrees. So, Belgian Strong Dark Ale, Brettanomyces wild yeast strain, souring bacteria, 3 different barrels, 11.6%. That sounds insane, complex. So, I've never had it. I think this actually might be the first Yazoo beer I've ever had too. So, but this was courtesy of Pass Me Zima, I believe. From Beer Advocate Local, so thank you very much, sir. Hopefully it is, and if not, I apologize. But I do think I got this from that box. Anyway, let's check it out. So I've heard good things about Yazoo, and this sounds pretty insane. Alright, so pours out dark brown, kind of a, you know, it's just has some slight red at the edges here. A little bit harder to see, but it's got a kind of a tan head to it. Not too much, not too big. So check out the aroma on this guy. Oh yeah, tons of dark fruits, kind of raisins, prunes, candied sugar, brown sugar. It very much smells like a sour brown ale would brew in. It's kind of what I was expecting on it. I get maybe some of that red wine presence. I don't know if I'd say I'm picking out bourbon. Maybe some sherry too. It's a little nutty. Smells pretty good. Pretty decently complex. But yeah, very much same characteristics of a kind of a sour, like oat brewing. I'm getting some acidity on the nose, but not a whole lot. I mean, it doesn't smell overly sour. Smells good though. Let's check it out. Cheers. Wow. Oh. So, up front, it is very sour. However, on the back end, not so much. A little bit of that acetic acid, but not too much. Definitely getting all the characteristics that I had mentioned on the aroma, the raisins, the prunes, that kind of candied sugar, but not in like a sweet. I mean, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, but definitely finishes a lot more dry and tart. Definitely picking up the kind of a dry, leathery type of red wine character to it. I mean, it's got some fruitiness that like a Merlot might typically have, but definitely a little bit like, definitely getting the oak barrels too, but it's that kind of robust, deep red wine type characteristic to it. Starting to get a little bit of the Brettanomyces on the nose now. Man, for 11.6 though, that doesn't really even show at all. I might get just the slightest hint, very, very, very tiniest hint of alcohol coming through the nose, but really, really have to search for it. If I didn't know this was 11.6%, I probably couldn't tell. The carbonation feels pretty effervescent on it, actually, at least initially. Body is it's a little sticky. But it doesn't really feel too heavy, to be honest. It doesn't feel as heavy as I thought it would. I'll say that. Wow, definitely getting the, starting to pick up the sherry barrels more, and even some bourbon, I think. This beer is changing vastly already. Like, a lot more nuttiness, More caramel now. Toffee. Damn. I like that oak on the back end too. This is fantastic. Really, really, really awesome. Really complex. Acidity, now that I'm having a few more sips, is actually awesome on it. It's not, I love that it's pretty tart up front, but doesn't finish too sour. It makes it pretty drinkable, actually. Even at 11.6%, having a bit of that stickier kind of body, it's not too sticky. Not too heavy. I'd still consider it a sipper just because of how intense flavor it is, but very easy to drink for the style. I mean, it's crazy how complex it is, but actually being easier to drink than I thought it would. I do like the style. Not my favorite type of sour beer, but I don't know. There's not that many sour brown ales I've had that I would consider better than this or as good. I'm trying to figure out what rating I want to give this on, I think I'm actually, I want to say I'm in between 4.25 and 4.5, but I might give this a 4.5, just how interesting and well done it is for the style, Yeah, I'm going to go 4.5 on this. This is awesome. Super complex. Yazoo's really impressed me here. There's so much done to this beer, and as intense as it is, it's very, easy to drink. So, awesome stuff. Never Again Ale from Yazoo, 4.5. If you guys, by the way, they are out of Nashville, Tennessee. So if ever in that area, check them out. I've heard great things, and this definitely proves it. So thanks again. And that's pretty much it for this episode. So you guys have a good night. As always, cheers.